सभी संतों आप खड़े हो सकते हैं और रामधुन
कुछ ही मिनट में माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी
सारे संतों से
राष्ट्रीय स्वयंसेवक संघ के सरसंघ चालक डॉक्टर मोहन करेंगे। वहां शिवलिंग पर दर्शन पूजन तर्पण करेंगे, जटायु दर्शन पुष्पार्चन करेंगे, कार्मिकों से मिलेंगे और प्रस्थान करेंगे। डाक विभाग के अधिकारी उनको पीछे की ओर आ जाना चाहिए, मंच के पीछे।
ब्यूटीफुल।
नजर लगा रहे हो
भाई नजर अटक गई, इतनी बड़ी टाइल्स।
इतनी बड़ी बड़ी हिट्स आप लोगों ने मुझे दी हैं, कम से कम टाइल्स तो बड़े होने चाहिए।
कौन सा?
सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स, टाइलों का सबसे बड़ा भाई। सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स, जमीन से जुड़े।
बोला कौन है?
मैं पर हुआ क्या?
बिजली का बिल नहीं भरा और पूछता है हुआ क्या? अभी बिल भर, नहीं तो काट डालूंगा लिटिल लिटिल। जल्दी से ऐप डाउनलोड कर।
बिल तो भर दिया था, फिर डर क्यों रहे हो? हाँ, नकली चाकू नकली बिल। यूपीआई
पूजन विधि पूर्ण हो गई है। बाईं ओर से लोग निकल कर आ रहे हैं, यहाँ कुर्सियों पर बैठेंगे। इधर अंदर कुर्सी पर बैठ गए, उधर से आना, उधर से प्रवेश कर जाइए।
Amidst the divine invocations, ceremonies, the ideal of Lord Ram has undergone a transformative process, Pran Pratishta, acquiring a deep divine spiritual vitality that signifies its embodiment of the very divine.
From the Sanctum Sanctorum of Sri Ram Temple in Ayodhya, you're watching these glorious visuals live.
Shri Ramachandra Charano Shirsa Namami Shri Ramachandra Charano Sharanam Prapadye Mata Ramo Matpita Ramachandra Swami Ramo Matsakha Ramachandra Sarvaswam me Ramachandro Dayalur Nanyam Jane नैव जाने न जाने लोकाभिरामं रणरंगधीरं राजीवनेत्रं रघुवंशनाथं कारुण्यरूपं करुणाकरं तं श्रीरामचंद्रम शरणं प्रपद्ये। भगवान श्री राम की प्राण प्रतिष्ठा हो चुकी है। दर्शन कीजिए भगवान श्री राम का, जो कि राघव स्वरूप में इस वक्त आपके समक्ष सभी को दर्शन दे रहे हैं। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। राघव रूप में मां कौशल्या के राघव, वही नाम जो मां कौशल्या ने उन्हें दिया, उसी राघव को आप इस वक्त 5 वर्ष के बाल रूप में इस वक्त देख रहे हैं। अद्भुत छवि।
निश्चित तौर से और इन्हीं को वर्णित किया गया है कि नवकंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुणम कंदर्प अगणित अमित छवि नवनील नीरद सुंदरम पटपीट मानहु तड़ित रुचि सुचि नवमी जनक सुतावरम। भक्तवत्सल के सामने भाव विह्वल प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी पुष्पांजलि अर्पित कर रहे हैं, श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित कर रहे हैं, जलांजलि अर्पित कर रहे हैं समूचे राष्ट्र की ओर से। और निश्चित तौर से इसी क्षण का इंतजार शताब्दियों से समूचे राष्ट्र को था, समूचे विश्व मानवता को था।
राम रतन धन पायो, a Ram bhajan by saint poet Mirabai, 15th century poet. The English translation would be, I have allowed the treasure of Lord's name, I have acquired it. And this moment that you are seeing unfolding on your screens, many would treasure this moment in the same way. Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram,
Patita Pavan Sita Ram. Which
a Ramdhun also linked with Mahatma Gandhi, part of India's cultural consciousness, are adorning the moment as the Pran Pratishtha ceremony concludes. And Lord Ram, in his beautiful 5-year-old form, is present for all his devotees.
Moments etched in history of planet Earth. Perhaps these are the moments till time immemorial and till eternity will be etched in India's civilizational legacy. Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram, Patit Pavan Sita Ram, which means praise King Ram, Lord of Raghu dynasty, praise Sita Ram, who purify even the sinners. 22nd of January 2024, 12:29 p.m. and 8 seconds, lasting till 12:30 minutes 32 seconds, 1 minute 24 seconds, magical, historical, extremely auspicious Pran Pratishtha ceremony.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi participating in the sacred rituals and offering to the feet of Lord Ram in the form of a 5-year-old boy, Ram Lalla, as he is fondly called by his followers. In front of Ram Lalla is also an even smaller idol, a few inches tall, an infant Ram, the beauty of Sri Ram temple in Ayodhya, where all age, all stories of Lord Ram are celebrated and worshipped. A hugely special day for the devotees of Lord Ram in India and across the world as they witness these most moving visuals of Lord Ram idol presenting itself to its devotees.
Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Yogi Adityanath, RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat, amongst most revered saints and sages, live on your screens. Ram Lalla idol being unveiled amidst sacred sequence of hymns, divine invocations, divine ceremonial acts, and this idol of Lord Ram standing tall right on your screens. Visuals exclusive to Doordarshan, DD India. The idol is believed to undergo a transformative process with which it is believed it has acquired a spiritual vitality and the faith that it's attached to it. And so the enduring and magnificent consequences of Pran Pratishtha ceremony. History being made, scripted. In fact, we are watching it live.
History has been scripted. As Shubhenduji just said, there's our original Ram Lalla, the tiny image of Ram Lalla, which has been waiting for over 80 years to find its original place. And this beautiful, magnificent, glorious image that has been created, this Vigraha, where Prana Pratishtha has happened, the god has been invoked, Ram's spirits are there, which are, of course, pervading all of us here at the moment and will continue to do so. As you said, history has been scripted. And can you find a better, more fortunate person than the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who has had this occasion of invoking this spirit into this Vigraha of Ram? You know, for last 11 days, as you know, it has been mentioned, he has been doing tapasya. He's been going through certain very arduous lifestyle that are required according to Shastra, has not eaten, has been sleeping, I believe, on bare floor or whatever, and he has been visiting the temples of South India. If you witness and watch the ceremony, you could see the combination, the blend of South and North and East and West. You could have noticed that. And that is the beauty of this occasion where Ram Lalla belongs to everybody. There is no South difference. There is no North difference. There is no East. Everywhere Ram Lalla is everywhere, in the North, in the South, in the East, in the West. And as you saw, over 8 temples, 8 important momentous places that Prime Minister has visited before today in order to prepare himself spiritually to consecrate this Vigraha for this Prana Pratishtha of Ram Lala today. This is remarkable. It simply binds the country into one thread. There is no division in the country. As far as Ram is concerned, there is no division for him in any body. In fact, if you read the Ramayana, you will discover that the person who is supposed to be responsible for his going to the forest and not being the king in the first place, Kaikeyi, he has no ill will towards her. He only considers, he said, it is all that has happened. It is my fate, nothing else. He tells his younger brother Lakshmana that whatever you are witnessing, it is just the fate. It is just niyati. Nobody is responsible for this. That is the grandeur of this Ram Lala. That is Ram, which I said earlier, is personifying Indian civilization. Indian civilization stands on the spirits, on the ideals, on the image, on the principles that Ram has left us. And therefore, I keep emphasizing there is no distinction between any region of this country. The entire Ram pervades everywhere in some form or other, whether you go to Tirupati, whether you go to Lepakshi, whether you go to Srirangam, everywhere you find one or the other form of Ram. And therefore, Ram Lala's consecration, this Prana Pratishtha, is not only a historic and momentous occasion, it is highly spiritual, it is highly civilizational, which is why it will remain etched, as you see the Prime Minister doing Sashtanga Pranam. These are the images which will be written in history for times to come, which will remain the part of history forever. And therefore, we today are lucky to witness, fortunate, as I said, those who have been yearning to see Ram in this temple today are not with us, but we remember them, those who have always felt that Ram Lala's Murti should be there.
Ashtanga Pranam, highest form of devotion.
Devotion, absolutely.
Dedication, reverence in Hinduism.
It simply means that all your 8 limbs are before the deity, before your God, before whom you want to worship. That is the level of devotion. And there is something, as I said, there is something in him that is baffling us all. How could he manage at this age for 11 days without food, surviving off perhaps some liquid, whatever it is, and living a very arduous life, doing this tapasya for 11 days and preparing himself. So the soul, the body needs to be cleansed before you go to before the deity. And therefore, all these rituals are required. And you saw very elaborate rituals. I am repeating again myself that the ritual has been very, very inclusive from all regions. You saw these lotus flowers in the hands of the Prime Minister when he was worshipping. This comes from West Bengal when Durga is worshipped with lotus. This comes from the south. This is also used in North India. So this all-inclusive this ceremony, and that is, of course, invoking Ram not for any region but also for all of us.
Prime Minister Modi.
And Prime Minister Narendra Modi there taking blessings of the saints after concluding the Pran Pratishtha ritual. The idol has undergone a profound metamorphosis, becoming a living embodiment of deity of Lord Ram. There in the visuals, Prime Minister Narendra Modi coming out of the Garbhagriha, the Sanctum Sanctorum, after performing the rituals of Pran Pratishtha. This transformation endows the idol with the ability to receive prayers and bestow blessings upon worshippers. It is believed that the effects of Pran Pratishtha are enduring. Once the ritual is concluded, the divine presence within the idol is said to persist for eternity,
Absolutely.
forever, a sense of continuity in the sacred space. There, Prime Minister, bowing to priests and holy men who joined him in participation in the Pran Pratishtha rituals. And those are visuals of outside of Sri Ram Mandir in Ayodhya.
Amidst Yajna, Havan, which means sacred fire, recitation of Vedas, performing rituals, amidst all this, the concluding moments of Pran Pratishtha ceremony, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi not only led the Pran Pratishtha ceremony, but now, after seeking blessings of the Lord Ram there, also seeking blessings from highly revered sages and saints who also witnessed Pran Pratishtha ceremony from the very, very close quarters. Their hand-folded Prime Minister taking blessings. A deep sense of gratitude,
Absolutely.
deep sense of respect. That's the Prime Minister. And the way he walked the talk and lived up to the promise, which finally culminates on this day today, on 22nd of January.
Yes, no matter what kind of impediments you have witnessed over the last 4 or 5 years, since when it was clear that the temple will be built on this place, it has happened today, and you see the sense of gratitude from both sides. You could see our saints, our sages, they are equally grateful that such a man who has managed to do everything within his duty, within his power, to bring this moment for all of us, for them, and therefore they too are grateful, and he is extremely grace personified. The Prime Minister is grace personified, humility personified. He simply blends into the system that is present in that sanctum sanctorum, as Shubhendu just called it. And this moment is full of those epiphany which we find difficult to describe in syllables and words. We can only experience it. Whatever we speak becomes just a mere shadow of what we feel, and therefore such moments are rare in history, as we are witnessing here. Such moments are also, as you said, etched in history of this land, of this civilization, perhaps of the entire universe, because this is part of history. History will be written. Architectural history will be written. Spiritual history will be written. Perhaps political history will be written, which is not of that significance at the moment. What is significant is that the spirituality of this country, the civilization which survives on this spirituality, has really lived, and we have seen this living moment through these rituals, which is, of course, led and performed by our Honorable Prime Minister. As I said, along with him, of course, you have this great Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, who has seen through it that everything is done properly, that all the guests are comfortable, because this place falls within the state that Yogi Adityanath governs these days.
Who himself is a Mahant.
So he knows it all. And also you have this RSS head, Dr. Mohan Bhagavatji Maharaj. He is also there accompanying. He is giving all the spiritual support that is required to the people and to his followers and admirers, and the governor of the state of Uttar Pradesh, Anandiben Patelji. All of them are witnessing this great occasion, which has come after a great difficulty, a lot of work. Shubhendu was mentioning how this building has come down, how this temple has come up, this structure, this unique structure where no iron or no other element than the stone has been used, and how it stands. It will stand one hold for thousands of years. And that is the expectation, that is the hope, that is the prayer also.
And
so this is a very great
We can see the visuals of the Ram temple, constructed in traditional Nagar style. This is the view from the outside of the auspicious Ram temple. Length of about 380 feet, width of 250 feet, 161 feet in height. The temple, as you can see, it is 3-storied, with each floor being about 20 feet tall. Multiple pillars, some 392 pillars, 44 doors make this temple. There are 5 mandaps. There are 5 mandaps or halls. Their names: Nritya Mandap, Rang Mandap, Sabha Mandap, Prathana Mandap, and Kirtan Mandap. The entry, as per the scriptures, the entry is from the east. The flight of 32 stairs that you climb to reach Lord Ram, who's now a living entity after Pran Pratishtha. The trust also says that there's provision for lifts and ramps for those who cannot climb the stairs. The structure of this temple is such that the maker said it is built to last for thousands of years. Remember, Saryu flows through the temple town of Ayodhya. And with a river like that, the ground is usually sandy. It's difficult to construct a temple as grand as the one that you can see on your screens. So very special efforts have been made at the foundation.
Absolutely.
So that the temple
and Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Nyas head, as you know, Sri Nipendra Mishra ji, who has overseen and supervised every single moment of the construction of this grand Bhavya, Navya temple of Ram. That
Navya,
of course,
Bhavya, Divya.
absolutely divine, Navya, Bhavya, and Divya. And therefore, as you said, this is expected to last forever, as far as we can say. Thousands of years, of course, the time will tell. And it invites people from across the world, not only from India. And therefore, as you said, all the facilities that they...
Yeah, and the visuals, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, indeed, after participating in the Pran Pratishtha ritual, taking parikrama of the temple.
All the mandapas, yes.
All the mandapas. And soon, very soon, the temple premises will be opened for everyone.
Yes.
And everyone watching this on their screens can, in person, pay their respects and say their prayers at the Holy Ram Temple. Those visuals coming in live from Sri Ram Temple in Ayodhya, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, after concluding the Pran Pratishtha ceremony, coming out of the temple, and the visuals you can see, hundreds of saints, holy men and women who've come from different parts of the country, all coming together. Representatives of all walks of life coming together to participate in this once-in-a-lifetime moment